to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some Halloween candles, particularly my favorite. I'm going to go over the top 15 of all time, my favorites. This list changes from time to time. You know, my taste and sense kind of changes, you know, especially with age. But yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that I liked when I first got into candles to where I'm at now has definitely changed, you know. I used to like some of the crazy spooky scents, and then I kind of drifted off into the more, you know, authentic scents, and now I'm kind of drifting back towards the spooky scents. So who knows? But this list, it can change. You know, like tonight, I'm gonna burn Kringle's Witching Hour for the first time since I got a backup coming in. So who knows? That one could definitely make the list next time. But I mean, at this moment, these are my top 15. All right. Today I was kind of hoping Shane would, you know, jump in and do one of his lives. I don't know why. I just kind of thought he was coming in, but hope that guy's doing okay. And if you are doing okay, Shane, I'm calling you out. You need to start doing some more lives. We miss you, man. It's Halloween season. I'm just saying. Or else I'm gonna have to start doing lives. Nobody wants to see that. Just saying. All right, let's get into these top 15. I was gonna do a top 10, and then with a few honorable mentions, but I had so many honorable mentions, I figured I'll just do 15. I didn't print out a lot of the scent notes. Most of these I know. You know, I've spent a lot of time with all these candles. Also, I got a brand new mic. Got like a mic boom and all kinds of stuff. It looks like a OnlyFans shoot in here. No. Anyways, number 15. And the only reason this is 15 is because you can't get it anymore. Not even on eBay. Every once in a while you can find it. Actually, I had to order this one from the UK. Yankee Candle's Haunted Hollow. Only came out in 2017. On cold, it's not super strong. It's you know, foggy, got a little bit of wood, maybe a tiny bit of fog machine incense, as they say. I did make one that's similar to this. It won't release until next year. It's pretty close to being ready. I did send out a free wax melt to everyone that ordered on the 12th and the 13th. So anyone that did, thank you. And let me know what you guys think of that. If you do have a haunted hollow and you compare them, let me know. I know mine's going to be just a little more earthy, and the incense is going to be a little more intense, but all in all, pretty close. So yeah, number 15, Haunted Hollow. All right, number 14. This one is a Halloween candle, but it doesn't really smell, you know, like spooky. And it's probably you know, you wouldn't think this is one of my favorite candles, but we'll get into that. Spooky Buddies. Now this came out 2-3 years ago from Goose Creek. I don't think they had it in the large jars before that, but could be wrong. Last year this came out. I think it was called Marshmallow Monsters or something. And this year, you know, I went through all their Halloween scents and fall scents, and I couldn't find it. I could not find this scent. But yeah, Spooky Buddies. Definitely not spooky. This one is like a beautiful vanilla. Like marshmallows, like not like burnt marshmallows, you know, just like a faint smell of marshmallows and some vanilla. There has to be something nostalgic about this scent that makes me love it so much. But what I picture, you know, when I smell this. It's like the most beautiful woman ever. It's not perfumey per se, but I mean it's like the best body care I've ever smelled. So like if they were to ever make this into a body care, um, it would be unfair. Yeah, that is that is good, and it's not spooky, even though it says spooky buddies. But that scent that just brings back, you know, a lot of memories from my youth, and yeah, that's why it made top 50. All right, number 13, kind of an off company here. To some, Village Candle, Forbidden Forest. Now this one isn't technically on their Halloween lineup. I think it's in their fairy tale lineup or something like that. But yeah, yeah, it's good. It does smell like a forest. That's forbidden. No, it's got some other stuff in there. It's similar to Kringle's Witch's Cauldron. Very similar. Get the smoky woods. This one's got a little bit of powder to my nose. It's not in the scent notes, but I do get a little bit of powder. Not baby powder, you know, not that Johnson Johnson sweet baby powder, but kind of in that same direction, powder. And it works well. It does work well. You get the forest, a little bit of pine, the woods, and a little bit of smoky powder. I like it. Forbidden Forest. I think about it. It was called the Fantasy Collection. I don't know. All right, moving on. Number 12. This one, a lot of people don't like this one, and some people do like this one. I like it because it's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy, especially for a Yankee Candle scent. But Haunted Hayride. I believe this one came out in the 2-wick this year. I still had a couple from the year before in the 2-wick. And I like this one because it's kind of all over the place, and it's one of the few Yankees that you can actually, you know, it throws a little bit. I like smelling my candles, so yeah. Yeah, this one's definitely all over the place. Yeah, patchouli. I actually did have to put the notes for this one, just so you can see how crazy it is. Orange zest, fir needles, patchouli, vanilla, and charcoal. So yeah, you're mixing all kinds of stuff in here. I like it, and you know, haze not in the scent notes, but I don't know if it's power suggestion or not, but get a hint of hay. I like it. I really like it, and it's kind of strong, you know, for a Yankee. Number 11. Which City Wicks Holy Ground? I guess should have put All Hallows Eve as one of the runner-ups. It's a good one, but there's something special about this Holy Ground. Very earthy, kind of dirty, kind of similar to My Decay and maybe Dungeon from Kringle, but it's very bright. You know, it's a bright, almost citrusy dirt. Very cool, you know, like a cool dirt, like a cool autumn dirt. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. I haven't had the heart burn this candle though. One of these days I'm gonna order some wax melts. I think they have wax melts of this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, but like a slight citrus, maybe some type of incense or something else. But well, whatever they mixed with that that cold dirt scent. That's a winner. I absolutely love that one. Number 10. Technically, again, not a Halloween scent, but it should be. Bath and Body Works Pumpkin Bonfire. Now, if I was talking about some of my candles, there might be 3 that might make this list, but I'm not going to talk about one. Pumpkin Fire Craft Selling. But anyway, Pumpkin Bonfire. I discovered this one a few years ago, and man, I have to get a couple of these every year. I just wish the smoke was just a little heavier in here, but I mean, all in all, this candle is very good overall. Throws well, performs well, and it smells like a hint of campfire. Is that apple pumpkin maybe? And a little bit of smoke. Yeah, that it's kind of like an apple and pumpkin mix with the campfire and the smoke. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Moving on, Goose Creek candy corn. Now, I have smelled a bunch of different candy corns, real ones as well, and they don't really give off a scent. It's kind of like the power of suggestion, like when you eat the candy corn, you get the tastes, and then you imagine what that's going to taste like or smell like, and they did it pretty well on this one. It's buttery, and it kind of smells like what you think candy corn would smell like if it smelled. um, Vanilla, like a sweet vanilla, and butter. And this one does perform well. I've had this for the last few years in the 3-wick. I think I had the 2-wick. No. The first year I had this was a 3-wick with the luminaire. Not sure if it came out in the 2-wick or not. But yeah, it definitely reminds me of Halloween. Kind of like their scent candy bag. I wish that didn't, or wish that would have came back this year. It's also one of my favorites. Maybe not top 15 favorite, but still pretty good. Yeah, that makes me crave candy corn. Definitely a good Halloween scent. All right, number 8. Kringle's Vampyre. This one came out last year. It did not come back this year, sadly. But there's just something in here that I love. It's fruity. It's fruity, but it's very dark fruit. It's like the darkest fruit candle I've ever smelled. And it's got like a pomegranate, raspberry, and plum. Yeah. But however they mix that, they put something in there to make it spooky. It's something I've never smelled before, and I just love this candle. I did get 2 of these last year. I had to get one off of eBay. Once I smelt this one when it came in, I was like, okay, I got to burn this. So I had to spend the extra money to get one off of eBay. I really hope they bring this back one day. But Vampyre, Kringle. Very good if you get your hands on that one. Number 7. Another Kringle. And also another one that didn't come back this year. For whatever reason. But Dungeon. This thing is spooky. I love it. Very earthy, dirty, and wet at the same time. Kind of like moss. like wet moss and like damp earth. It's very good. I had actually formulated my decay before I smelt this, and they're kind of similar. You know, some people say mine smells a little drier than this. Yeah, I'd say so. That this is like wet stone, um, earthy, mossy. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful candle. Dungeon from Kringle. If you can get that one, get it. All right, moving on. Number 6, Goose Creek Pumpkin Patch. This one came out a couple years ago. Last year, or this year actually, it came back. But they named it Pumpkin Carving. As far as I could tell, scents are the same. Yeah, this one's good. You get pumpkin, maybe like an apple, pear, or something, and spice. Clove, maybe some cinnamon. Very good. And it's the pumpkin's kind of dark, but everything else is bright, you know, and it mixes very, very well. One of the few pumpkin scents that I like that you know, really kind of smells like a pumpkin. I mean, not exactly, but it's you know, it invokes Halloween for me. It makes me think of you know, lighting jack-o'-lanterns. And not too much spice. Just the perfect amount. Absolutely love that candle. Okay, top 5. Number 5, Witch's Cauldron, Witch's Brew. I had to re-record this because when I was sniffing this one, I guess it's got to sweat it a little bit. I got black all over my nose. Try not to do that again. But yeah, very nostalgic scent for me. Got a lot of patchouli in this one. The only reason it's not higher on the list is because it doesn't throw. It doesn't throw very well at all, especially the single wicks. 2 wicks, they're okay. Still not great. This year I got the scent plug, the centerpiece, single wick, 2 wicks, 3 wicks, and I kind of lit them all at the same time just so I could get a little bit of smell. But yeah, was it patchouli, woody, jasmine, cinnamon, vanilla. If they were to make this stronger, they wouldn't need to make any other candles because I would just spend all my money on these. But yeah, I definitely love that scent. It does remind me of Halloween. Reminds me of Halloween a lot. Just, it's not strong. Number 4, Yankee Candles, Black Magic. Absolutely love this scent. It's got a little hint of leather in there. They quit making this one, but you know, the last couple of years they had it in the outlets, and you know, by the dates on them, you know, they were still making them. So I don't know why they only have them in the outlets and not online. Because if they're online, you know, I would buy them, especially if they made this in a 2 wick or 3 wick. Yeah, it's got a little bit of leather, some incense, maybe a little smoky, woodsy. Let's see what's in that one. I did write this one. Leather, patchouli, incense, vanilla. Yeah, very good scent. And for a Yankee single wick, the throw on this one is, I mean, it's okay. It's not great. It's not as strong as Haunted Hayride, but it's definitely stronger than Witch's Brew. Black Magic. And I think that's why that one's higher on my list, just because you can smell it. If Witch's Brew threw a little more, it might overtake that one on the list. Who knows? But both of them have really good scents. All right, number 3. Kringles, Witch's Cauldron. Absolutely love this. Love the scent. And it's strong. I'd have to give this one a 9 on the throw, at least. Maybe a 9.5. Yeah, not only is it smoky and incensey and a little citrusy, it throws. And what is weird about this scent is I could burn it, tonight, and then tomorrow when I'm at work or wherever, that scent pop back in my head, and it makes me crave it. It makes me want to burn it again. Something weird about this scent. Yeah, I'm very witchy, Halloween invoking. Absolutely beautiful. Love this candle. I got all of them that have ever came out, from the little 9-ounce jars through the country that came out last year, and this one that came out this year. I do like the label change, but yeah. Yeah, very awesome candle. Number 2, Goose Creek, Trick or Treat. They did change the label this year on the 3 wicks. I really wish they would bring back these jars, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, this label, very nostalgic for me. Reminds me of trick or treating when I was a kid. The new one looks good. It looks good as well, but I do prefer this one. But last year when they kind of blew this picture up for the 3 wick, it just didn't look right. But this one is the best, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Yeah. I lost my words there for a minute. It's that good. You get apple, a little bit of pear, chocolate, graham cracker, maybe a little bit of vanilla, maybe just a touch of spice. Simply amazing. Very nostalgic. Reminds me of trick or treating when I was a kid. Not only the label, but the scent, the smell of it. Just reminds me of Halloween. And it's strong. Sucker's a 9 at least, maybe a 9.5 on the throw. And this one and the next one. But what's weird about these two is you can become nose blind to candles. You've been smelling them for hours, and yeah, you got to leave the room and come back to smell it again. But this one and the next one, for whatever reason, they're there the entire time you're burning them, and they're strong, powerful, and good. Yeah, feels like October now. All right, number 1. And if you guys watch my channel, you know what my number 1 is. It's Goose Creek's Witch's Cauldron. Absolutely stunning. This one's definitely a thrower as well. Not only is this my favorite scent of all time, it's one of the strongest candles I've ever burned. And it's burning. This one, it's kind of hard for a candle to overwhelm me. But if you were to burn this in like a small room, it could get to that point to where it's too strong. It's beautiful, but it may overwhelm me a little bit. Yeah. Now it's definitely October. Was it 15 days till Halloween now? This makes me feel like it's Halloween right now. Smoky, patchouli, foggy, misty, mysterious. Everything that Halloween should be. It's just beautiful. Oh man, I had a Kringles witching hour on my burn list for tonight, but I I may have to change it now that I smell this again. It's just nostalgic, you know, and I can't think of anything in my past that smelled like this, but this scent does bring back like all the really good Halloween memories that I've had growing up. I don't know why, but it just does. Oh, yeah, simply amazing to my nose. But yeah, thanks for watching my top 15. Again, you know, I may have forgot some. I kind of threw this list together this morning. You know, and my preference and sense, you know, changes from time to time. But for this year, top 15, yeah, that's what I got. I may have missed a couple. Next year will probably change. But yeah, thanks for watching my video.